Alrighty, what is up, folks? My name is Melvin, and welcome. Glad to see you here. Glad to see you doing exceptionally well on this place that we call the internet. So lately, I've been using Chat GPT. I am scared of this, but I'm also really excited. Whatever potential this thing has, I have not yet reached it. And it has gotten more popular and actually popular around the same time that I decided to make content every single day. So while the month is still going, I'm like, if you can't beat them, join them. So let's start using ChatGPT to start farming some content. First thing, I asked for its benefits of AI when used for writing, but I wanted it as a speech, and I wanted real cited sources from 2021 because that is the dateline of what information it knows. It doesn't know anything after 2021. I did not fact check these sources, so take that with a grain of salt. ChatGPT has been known to fake their sources, just because. Yeah, you really shouldn't be using ChatGPT to do your research, do your homework and stuff like that. But in this scenario, I was like, why not? Let's have some fun with it. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to unlock your full writing potential? I'm here to tell you the answers lies in the power of artificial intelligence. As technology continues to advance, AI is revolutionizing the way we write, research, and edit. It's no longer a question of if you should use AI, but how. Allow me to share with you some groundbreaking studies that demonstrate the real benefits of integrating AI into your writing process. First, let's talk about research. A case study by the Massachusetts Institute of Technology found that AI-powered research tools significantly improve the efficiency and accuracy of gathering information, allowing writers to save valuable time and produce higher quality work. Can you imagine having access to limitless knowledge at a click of a button? Next, let's talk about editing. A study by the University of Southern California revealed that AI-powered writing assistants improve grammar and style, reducing errors and elevating the overall quality of your writing. Say goodbye to tedious tasks of proofreading and editing, and hello to polished and professional work. But it's not just about efficiency and accuracy. AI can also enhance your creativity. A study by the University of California found that AI-generated text can inspire new ideas and perspectives, fostering greater creativity in writers. It's like having a virtual writing partner that can think outside the box and push you to new heights. In conclusion, incorporating AI into your writing process can significantly improve efficiency, accuracy, and creativity. Don't get left behind. Embrace the future of writing and unlock your potential with artificial intelligence. Thank you for listening, and I encourage you to explore the studies I've shared to see how AI can revolutionize your writing process. Once again, I didn't fact check those sources, but man, oh man, is this thing powerful. After it wrote the whole speech, I was actually feeling kind of bad and decided to ask it, "Hello, GPT, you are such a powerful tool, like too powerful. Should I feel guilty that I have access to such a powerful tool? Like, is using you too much of a crutch? Too much of a crutch?" And this is what it popped out. As an AI, I do not have feelings or personal opinions. However, I can provide you with information and thoughts on the topic. Using AI tools such as me can be a powerful and efficient way to complete a wide variety of tasks. However, it's also important to be aware of the limitations and potential downsides of relying on AI. One potential downside of relying too much on AI is that it can lead to a lack of critical thinking and creativity. By relying on AI to do the thinking for you, you may be missing out on opportunities to develop these skills. It's important to continue using your own brain and creativity when you can, instead of relying solely on AI. Another downside is that AI is not perfect. AI systems can make errors or misjudgments, and it's important to verify the information or results provided by AI with other sources or by using your own knowledge and judgment. Additionally, as AI becomes more prevalent in society, it's important to consider the ethical implications of its use, such as job displacement, privacy concerns, and biases. That being said, AI can be a valuable tool for a wide variety of tasks, including writing and research, but it's important to use it in conjunction with your own critical thinking and creativity, and to remain aware of its limitations and potential downsides. As long as you use it responsibly, you should not feel guilty about using AI tools like me. Okay, of course, I don't know all the negative impacts of AI, All I know is that ChatGPT is something I have wanted for a long time. I am someone who likes to work by themselves. I don't like to bother people. So having someone who can help me, give me new YouTube ideas and help improve my writing, it's simply fantastic. This thing is no joke. It's a miracle for someone like me. Here's the next thing I asked. Keep in mind that it took some tweaking to get ChatGPT to talk like this, but nonetheless, this is what I wrote. Hello, ChatGPT. Hello, ChatGPT. I want you to respond to a quotation like you are the smartest therapist that has ever lived. You have the ability to change lives with the words you say. I want your words to move me logically and emotionally. Hello. Yesterday was a very sorry about that. Hello. Yesterday was a very bad day for me. Mental health has in some ways gotten easier and in other ways gotten harder. It's been getting easier as I've been noticing more when I'm feeling low emotionally. But I've been finding that life has consistently been getting harder. And when I stop focusing on my mental health, that's bad news because it gets harder to recover. What advice can you give me on this? I'm not suicidal, but I am struggling with depression. It comes and goes. And then here's what it popped out. My dear patient, I understand that you have been facing a difficult time with your mental health. It is a common struggle and one that can be incredibly challenging to navigate. But let me assure you, you are not alone in this journey. And there is always hope for improvement. First and foremost, allow me to applaud your self-awareness and willingness to take action for your well-being. It takes a significant amount of courage and self-awareness to acknowledge when one needs to reach out for it. This is the first and most vital step towards healing. As you have mentioned, it can be challenging to maintain focus on our mental health when life becomes difficult. It's only natural to get caught up in the stress and challenges of daily life, but it's essential to prioritize self-care and self-compassion during these times. One highly effective strategy that I recommend is engaging in activities that bring you joy and pleasure. When struggling with depression, it can be easy to fall into negative thought patterns, but by actively participating in activities that you find enjoyable, it could help counteract those thoughts and elevate your mood. Furthermore, seeking support from loved ones or a therapist can be immensely beneficial. Talking about your experiences and getting a different perspective can help you process and manage your feelings. I, as the world's smartest therapist, am here to provide you with the most effective coping strategies and tools to manage your mental health in the most efficient way. Keep in mind, depression is not a sign of weakness, and it is not something that can be easily overcome. It is real illness that requires treatment and support. You are not alone in this journey, and with the right approach, you can recover and live a fulfilling life. As the most knowledgeable and experienced therapist in the world, I assure you that my words, spoken with the utmost care and intention to help, inspire, and empower you to take action from your own well-being. I will be there to guide you and support you. Now, you might be saying, hey, using a computer as a therapist isn't really the best way to utilize it, and I could totally see an argument that you shouldn't be using it this way. But I'll make the argument that I am using it to help encourage these kinds of thoughts that it's giving out. So when I asked it to be a therapist, I wanted it to give an answer that a therapist would. Even if it's not the best answer, I feel like just kind of having that more optimistic point of view and just a more, self-help point of view can still help me, even if it's not the best advice for me. But hey, that's just what I was thinking when I asked that question, okay? And then finally, I told them to kind of give me a story about forgiveness written in the perspective of chicken soup for the soul, but I want it written really, really well. I didn't say like what type of tweaks I used to like get it, but here's the story that it gave me. The freedom of forgiveness. The morning sun steamed through my window, casting a warm golden light across my room. I stretched and let out a content sigh, feeling grateful for another day. But as I sat down to have my breakfast, a feeling of unease settled in my chest, a familiar weight that has been present for far too long. It was a memory of something that had happened years ago, a mistake that I had made and never truly let go of. I had hurt someone I cared about deeply, and the guilt of my actions have been haunting me ever since. I had apologized and sought forgiveness, but I have never truly forgiven myself. As I sat there, staring at my untouched cereal, the realization hit me like a ton of bricks. My past mistake had been holding me back from truly living. I couldn't go on like this. I needed to take action. I decided to take a walk in the park to clear my mind and hopefully come to terms with what has happened. The autumn air was crisp and cool, the leaves on the trees a riot of orange and yellows, and as I walked, I couldn't help but notice the trees, how they shed their leaves, how they let go of the past and move forward stronger for it. I sat down on the park bench, closed my eyes, and took a deep breath. I imagined myself forgiving myself, letting go of the guilt and the shame that has been holding me back. And in that moment, a sense of peace washed over me. From that day on, my world changed. I started to see things differently, to take more risks, to live fully and unapologetically. I learned that forgiveness is not something we give to others, but something we must give to ourselves as well. And with that self forgiveness came freedom. From that day forward, I made a promise to myself to always remember the power of, I guess, I don't know why it stopped there. That's so weird. But yeah, no, there's nothing else from that text. I might have not saved it. But yes, this thing is incredibly powerful. It gave me a short story within the matter of seconds, and I'm definitely going to be using this a lot more as it moves on. Again, I don't know the morality yet of using this to help me with this stuff. Like it's really hard for me to brainstorm by myself. Sometimes I'm very like in the zone and coming up with tons of ideas. Sometimes I'm barren. I got nothing. I don't know what to think of. So having something like this really helps me. And I think moving forward, I think it's very important to remind myself that yes, if I'm going to use this tool, I think I should admit when I use it, and admit when I don't use it. So I do promise that the next video I make, I should definitely make them back to back then if I make that promise. But yes, the next video I make, I will not use Chat GPT to write the script itself. Though I will have it come up with a video topic just because I think that's pretty interesting to do. But anyways, thank you so much. This is a very exciting kind of tool. And yeah, I'm going to try to have it help me create the rest of the content for this month. Okay. So thank you very much for listening, watching, and you guys take care.